Coming up now, we have another video in the Ronda Rousey series, and as you can see, this time we have Nikki A.S.H, Nikki almost a superhero. Back in 2K20, Nikki Cross faced Ronda Rousey, coming out on the losing end, and now she's facing her again, but this time as her superhero alter ego, Nikki A.S.H. Can she get the victory, or will Ronda score another victory?
A true underdog hero in the women's division.
Nikki A.S.H is ready to fly tonight.
Byron, you know she can't actually fly. She's only almost a superhero.
Theater of the mind, Corey. Theater of the mind.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
Inspirational or delusional?
I say inspirational, motivational, impactful. How can you not be a fan of Nikki A.S.H?
Easy. She's delusional.
Such a Debbie Downer.
What does almost a superhero mean?
It means you don't need superpowers to be a superhero. You can be a superhero by just doing the right thing, by just trying your best, Michael.
So if you left the commentary desk, would that make you a superhero, Saxton? Because that's the right thing.
That's a bad example, Corey.
Ronda Rousey's back.
And from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey!
A woman always just one strike or throw from victory.
I'm not sure anyone can stop Ronda Rousey.
I've never agreed with you more, Saxton.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
We know Ronda Rousey's mantra. Baddest woman on the planet is dominating. Ronda Rousey, take down armbar. Wow, submission locked in. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Is she going to tap out?
How much longer can she hold on?
And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damages. She's going for it. This could be.
Here is your winner with a very quick victory, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. So, Ronda Rousey gets the win over Nikki A.S.H. I'd just like to say that in an upcoming video that there will be a better version of this attire. And Ronda's next opponent in this series is going to be Raquel Gonzalez. No relation to Giant Gonzalez, as Raquel Gonzalez is getting 2 matches against Ronda Rousey. She will also get 2 matches against Beth and 2 matches against China, because in 2K23 and WWE now, she goes by Raquel Rodriguez. And for those of you who have made it this far in this video, here's the little blunder I made. Nikki A.S.H. The following part of the video is me ranting, so if you don't want to hear me ranting, turn off now. I'd just like to say I am slightly annoyed with the fact that in WWE 2K22 they specifically made the non-Nikki A.S.H, Nikki Cross version that was only available in the My Rise playable, but then when they decided to make WWE 2K23, they didn't make Nikki Cross playable, which is kind of stupid because, as we know, she's no longer Nikki A.S.H and she's gone back to being Nikki Cross. So I do find it kind of stupid how both versions in 2K23 are not playable. I wonder if there is a way to make Nikki Cross playable if you search the files, but because it's like not official character, let's say like if they include a version of a wrestler that I want to use in a video in my faction, and then like someone like What's the Status is able to then use that version and put them up for download on Community Creations, I don't consider that technically in the game if they're not playable in like either Exhibition or Universe. So that's why you probably don't see some wrestlers that you would think you would see in these series of videos. And I also know I can download versions of Scarlet to use as a non-manager, and I can get BFAB in 2K23 as a non-manager, as an actual playable wrestler, which I kind of think is stupid to have her as DLC if she's only going to be a manager. Because by now I would have loved to have done a couple of videos like having a Scarlet facing China, Ronda Rousey and Beth, but because she's a manager and she's not officially a actual wrestler in the game, I don't include those people like I said. And if they do it again for the next game at any point, have like managers as DLC, that's kind of stupid and a waste of a slot. And some of the previous like DLC characters I think have been a waste, like Bad Bunny is a complete waste of a slot, because Bad Bunny is your pre-order bonus for 2K23 and he's a complete waste of a pre-order bonus, because who's going to literally think, oh, I'm pre-ordering this game because I wanted Bad Bunny, I really want him, and if I don't pre-order him, I'll have to pay more money later. When 2K is coming up with what they should think, oh, the pre-order bonus for 2K23 should be, they should really include wrestler who has never been in the franchise for a long time or has never been in this series at all, instead of including someone like crap Bad Bunny. Also, MSK, Machine Gun Kelly, he was a waste of a time as a DLC character for 2K22. But the only good thing that came from him was his entrance, and that will be elaborated on more in another 2K23 video soon. And I would also like 2K and WWE to fix the problem with the managers in these games, because where's half of the managers? There's no like Paul Bearer for The Undertaker and Kane. When, like, if you go back to like old WWE games, they had Paul Bearer in, which I felt was very good, and like they never had him for the longest time. And like 2K22 has like all the different versions of The Undertaker in the DLC, and it's stupid that they never included a version of Paul Bearer with that. And also, they don't include Mr. Fuji as a manager. I know it's a waste of slot to have a manager, as I said, as DLC, but for someone like Mr. Fuji or Paul Bearer, I would make the exception. But for 2K23, having BFAB as a manager as DLC is stupid, a waste of a slot. But I understand why they included him, because they have included the rest of Hit Row, apart from Swerve, because he is in AEW. And I would just like to say, for the managers, I would like them to use the abilities that they could use in the THQ and Yuke's game, Legends of WrestleMania. Yeah, I know 2K makes the games now, but it would be nice to for 2K to, if they're going to include managers, to have the managers have certain abilities. Give me back Paul Bearer and give him the ability to use the urn, and Mr. Fuji have the ability to use the salt. And another thing, because it's been so long now since they started making these games on PS4 and then now on PS5, it would be nice if the system for the cutscenes, when you go to make the cutscenes, it would be nice if the cutscenes were updated and you can change the referee and change the championship. But no, I still can't change the championship and I still can't change the referee. So that means when I use the cutscene in the video, the referee is the default referee, even though it's a different one from the match. And certain cutscenes I can't use, which I would like to use, like if I got like a championship person winning the #1 contenders match or something, I would like to have then the heel champion come in and whack him with the championship. But I can't do that because that cutscene is useless because there's no way to change the cutscene. And what I've noticed for 2K23 is that also I can't change the attire like you could previously, because I'm sure in one of the games you was able to go to the superstars bit and then change attire over to attire 2, and then once you've done that it would go to the cutscene. But no, what I have to do now is I have to go to the wrestler that I'm using in that cutscene, copy their attire from slot 1 over to slot 2, put slot 1's attire in slot 2, just so I can use that attire in that slot. I would like a lot of this stuff to be fixed, and I'm probably not the only one. I'm very sorry for this rant, and I hope, if you made it this far, I'm sorry for the rant again, and I hope to see you in my next video.